Hello and welcome to my channel, Tone Deaf to Diva. Whether you're tone deaf or a diva, there's something here for you. Now these are some relatively advanced exercises for beginning classical singers. So my little divas, sopranos and altos, this is for you. So the basics of a classical tone: you have to get the right resonant space that is achieved with a high soft palate and a low larynx. So when you are starting to do this exercise, make sure to do your breathing exercises and all that stuff first. We're going to do an exercise with the high soft palate, we're going to do an exercise with the low larynx, and then we're going to put them all together. Okay, so let's start with the high soft palate. Use one of your four methods of raising the soft palate. The most gentle, least obvious one is taking a cool breath. You just inhale and feel cool air at the upper back part of your throat. This can't happen. It doesn't happen if your soft palate is low. So you inhale.
Oh, your soft palate is high. If it didn't make your voice change and act funny like that, then
You didn't actually raise your soft palate. So let's see. A caveat for all of these methods: you don't want to go and lift up your shoulders and get your neck muscles standing out. So double check in a mirror or just feel your neck. If you feel it start to just really tense up and all the neck muscles stand out, then that is that I would rather you not use that method. Okay, so the cool breath.
you just inhaled, you feel a difference in the roof of your mouth.
The back roof of your mouth, which is where your soft palate is, right? You can also do a snort. This is another one where it can be easy to get your neck involved, so make sure that's not happening.
Oh, I love a soft palate high.
The other two methods, let's do vacuum K. So instead of k and air going out, you are k and air is going to go in. So like you've been underwater and you come up from underwater and you take in that big breath.
Oh.
So that's another way to get your soft palate up. Watch the neck again. Let's see, next thing, last one is the cutoff sniff. This, you want to block off your mouth. You inhale through your nose and pretend that you were about to take a sip of water, that you're actually about to start swallowing it. But in the middle of it, like you can't, you're like, maybe it was a sip of milk and you start to swallow, you go, whoa, this milk is bad, I gotta spit it out. So you don't actually complete the swallow. You just go, let's see. You inhale through your nose with your mouth closed or an in tongue. You just don't want air going in and through your mouth. It has to be a seal. So.
And now my soft palate is high. Oh.
Next important thing, tongue forward at the back of your bottom teeth. You do not want to put your tongue pulling back into your throat space. You don't want it to just raise up. Just kind of hang out in the middle of your mouth. You want that to be relaxed. You want the only muscle to be activated in your tongue is the muscle that keeps it forward, and whatever muscles need to move it for making your vowels. But you don't want to move extra ones. So you want it to be relaxed forward and relaxed out to the sides. You don't want it to kind of go in and be pointy either. So once you've got that, we just go to a sigh. So I'll play a little arpeggio and you will inhale however you're going to use to get your soft palate up, and then just sigh. I recommend doing a little bit of kind of a push down and out from epigastrium area right here in order to start that, so you feel that it's supported. So I'm going to do cool breath. There's that. Now let's look at low larynx. So your larynx is around here. If you're a lower voice type, it usually is going to be protruding in an Adam's apple because your larynx is going to be larger. Your chords will be longer. So when you swallow, you can feel it moving. If you yawn, the muscles below your larynx are usually activated. There's muscles that go from your sternum to your larynx. You can yawn. And you gotta move down, and you also hear the change in your voice. I don't have a bunch of tricks for this. It's just feel like you're yawning. You can place your fingers gently on the cartilage and feel it. I don't want you to be like trying to move it, because that's really not the best. We don't want to get our hands and start manipulating stuff. So we're gonna inhale as if you're bored in class. So not a big like, but you don't want the teacher to see you yawning. So you're just gonna go, oh man, this is a boring class. And the exercise is I'm so sleepy, and we're gonna start that around. Start there, starting on E flat. We're going to go a minor third. So inhale as if you're yawning. I'm so sleepy. 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 Whoops. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. So that's definitely for your lower range. It's easier to feel, larynx being low. Now the tricky part is combining the two, but if you know how to do the cool breath, you know how to feel like you're yawning, combine the two into a cool yawn. So you feel the cool air, but you also feel like you're yawning, okay? So cool yawn, and we're going to then do minor thirds, sliding up and sliding down. Very important. I want you to sing loudly through the slide. Really support it with your firm epigastrium area, just between where your ribs come in together. And I want to hear a slide. So ideally, you'll get the balance right, and you'll get vibrato, slide, vibrato, slide, vibrato. Okay? Let's see. Sometimes it's better to start high and then go low. But in general, I usually do the low to high. So we're gonna cool yawn. So those are mostly middle range things, middle, high, medium, low, not too low. If anything is too high or too low, feel free to drop out. And remember, If you need to go back and repeat it, you can do that. The next step is to apply it to your songs. So I'll have a video on how to do that. Make sure to always keep that tongue touching the back of the bottom teeth, the mouth vertical, and not going E. And when you speak that E, the cool yawn, it would sound like E, E. So if it doesn't sound in your head the way that you would speak it, that's a good thing. So I hope this was helpful. Happy practicing. And for my little divas, I will see you at your lessons.